good, guys? Chris Newton here, Chris Newton Real Estate, Chris Newton Real Estate, ChrisNewtonRealEstate.com. Instagram, follow me on Instagram, Chris Newton Real Estate, Twitter, Chris Newton Real Estate. The @name is New York's Agent. YouTube, comment, subscribe. Help me get my numbers up. At the time of this video, I'm at like a little less than 200. Help me get my numbers up. Please like, comment, subscribe. You know what I also gotta do? I gotta take more time into my videos and probably like, you know how when people do like the subscribe button, they got the little ding. Like maybe I have to start doing that. Right, but like, comment, subscribe, help me get the numbers up. Again, Chris Newton Real Estate. Let's talk about how I got into real estate. Right? How did Chris Newton, right? My actual name is Christian Newton. For the people that don't know me, right? Christian Newton. A lot of people call me Chris. All right, so matter of fact, let's get into the entirety. So Chris Newton Real Estate. People call me Chris, but the reason why I had to what I had to do, I started working in a hotel, right? And you had to pick up the phone and give them I was working at the Holiday Inn. So I had to pick up the phone and, thank you for calling the Holiday Inn. Christian Newton speaking, how can I help you? And I just felt like it was too much syllables. And so when I would go to Christian Newton speaking, how can I help you? Sometimes my New York accent, my Brooklyn accent, I don't know, would kind of get them like, who? So I just shorten it to Chris, Chris Newton speaking, how can I help you? And it was a much better response to that. So I just took that and rode with it. Some people think it's Christopher, or my watch name is Christophe. I thought about that before. They never really call me Christian. Like they're just, I don't know. So rather than get mad at people calling me Christopher or Christian or Christophe, or just call me Chris. Like let's break it in half and make it a medium, right? So how I got in real estate. So it sounds cliche, but I always wanted to get into real estate, right? I did not know what part of real estate. I didn't know there was different genres or subgenres or whatever in real estate. I had no idea. I just knew I wanted to get into real estate. I spoke about this part before. How I got into real estate was this. I was working in Bloomingdale's, right? I was working in Bloomingdale's, and a lady friend that I had there, her name was Rose. Shout out to Rose. She would come. I worked in men's shoes in Soho for a few years, and she would come down and we would talk, right? Very beautiful woman, very attractive lady, and we would talk. And one day she just told me like, "Oh, Chris, I'm just so tired. Tired? Wow, what you tired about? I'm over here being so. What you tired about?" She's like, I just, I'm taking these tests and these classes. Like for what? She had glasses on. And, she fixed her glasses. She's like, real estate. So I'm like, oh, that's dope. I always wanted to get into real estate. She says, oh, well, you should do it. You should try it. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to stop talking about it. I'm going to stop telling people I always wanted to do it and just do it, right? So I decided that's what I'm going to do. So I went the very next day, same day I called my girl. I told my girl, listen, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get into real estate. Just like that, boom. And one thing about me, I got my mind made up about something, boom, I'm doing it right then and there. While I got the energy, while I got the momentum, while I got the fortitude to want to do it, boom, let's there we go, same time, simultaneously. We're going to do it. So the very next day, Bridget, that's one of the agents that talks to me. She's nice. The very next day, we go. Now we go to NYREI, right? New York Real Estate Institute. That's on West 36th Street in Manhattan, somewhere around there. And we go there, and I talk to the people, and I get the prices, and it was like $500 or something, probably less. And I was able to put down a deposit and then put down the rest. I go there, I do it, and I pass the class, and so on and so forth, right? Now, that's basically how I got into it, right, in a nutshell. The reason why it's so important for me to even bring up this topic is because I want everybody to know when When you got an idea, go for it. When you don't just be like, yo, I always wanted to do this. And then a year go by, and it's still, I always wanted to do this. And then 5 years go by, and you still always wanted to do that thing. Right? Like, how many times, like, do it. Like, if you got the access to do it, do it. I've always wanted to do this. Do it. Yeah, I've always wanted to do it. Just knock it out. Get it out the way. Just do it while you before you start second guessing yourself, before you start doubting yourself, and even before you start telling everybody else around you, and everybody else around you is giving you the wrong ideas and the ideas to why you shouldn't do it and the ideas as to why you may fail at it or whatever. Just get up and do it. Like you want to do it. Do it. Write it down. Don't write it down. Whatever. Just do it. Right? If you feel like, yo, I've always wanted to be a ballerina, but it always costs so much money. You get that money to become to take them ballerina classes, instead of buying those Jordans or that Chanel bag or going out on a date or whatever, go sign up for that ballerina stuff. That movie is gonna come out on, well, DVD's not there, but those movies are gonna come out on streaming services or whatever, right? The Chanel bag is gonna be there or a different variation of it, whatever, right? But the motivation to do that ballerina class may not be there in the next 2 days. It might not be there in the next 2 hours. So while you got the resources to do it, do it. You always wanted to be a model. You see it all the time. Everybody's taking pictures now with their phone. Everybody wanted to be a model. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they felt like, based off of what they saw on television or on movies or their own insecurities, that they weren't attractive enough to do it. So now on these phones, it's 4K phones. These freaking phones are somewhat better than actual cameras, right? DSLR cameras and mirrorless cameras. Not mirrorless, but you guys understand what I'm saying. Um, they just we're able to take damn near professional photos on our phone, right? So it's like a photo shoot. Listen, if y'all take my photo shoot line, I want 200% of that. I'm letting y'all know this now, unless y'all call me and try to break me up something else. Wait, that sounded crazy. I'm talking about as far as money, right? If we ain't doing 200%, I might cut you a deal at 198%. All right, but let's get back to it. So that's the thing. If you just always wanted to do something, just get up and do it, right? I got into real estate because I just got up and did it. Like she was like, you should. What was I want to do? Make up an excuse as to why I can't. What do I want to do? Make up an excuse as to why? Just change the subject. Nah, I always wanted to get into real estate. Well, you should. How do you do it? Oh, you just take a class. That's it. Yeah, you take a class. It's this many hours. You take a test and you take another test and you get your license. I'm gonna do it. Nah, Chris, do it. I'm gonna do it. And then before I started second guessing myself and finding something else to do that's less important, I went and did it. And now I'm here. And I love the business is stressful, but I love the fact that I did it. Right? The business is stressful. The business is heartbreaking at times, but I love the fact that I made that decision, right? And also that I made the decision to stay in real estate. So yeah, if you guys want to do something, just do it. Like skip the doubt, skip the even if you got the doubt, use that doubt to like use that doubt to fuel you. And I know it sounds so cliche, but seriously, use that self doubt to fuel you. Sometimes, we get so wrapped up in our own self doubt on top of the doubt that everybody else gives, and and we just start second guessing ourselves. Nobody even told us this stuff, right? Nobody even probably told us that. Like nobody told me I was gonna fail the real estate class. Nobody told me I was gonna fail in real estate. Nobody walked up to me out the blue and just said, Chris, you're gonna fail in real estate. I was probably just thinking in my mind, maybe I'm not good enough, but when before you even say something, you just start doubting in all the reasons as to why you shouldn't do it. After all of that, just get up and do it, right? Just get up and do it. There's gonna come a time where people around you, right, whether they're friends, family, associate, co-workers, maybe even strangers, they just have some type of access to you. And you saw you on the street. I don't know. Where they may give you discouraging words or discouraging events may happen, but so what? So what? Just get up and do it. Just get up and do it. And you always wanted to talk to that girl. You always wanted to talk to that boy. Just get up and do it. Just get up and do it. You just never really know, right? You never really know. You always wanted to shoot a movie. Do it. You always wanted to build a rocket ship. Do it. Like, get the resources, find the resources. If you have the resources, great. Get up and just do what you gotta do for you, for yourself. Do what you gotta do for you. All right. Chris doing real estate here. If this video helps you, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Help me get these numbers up. Listen, you guys can already see where my numbers are. My numbers are, at the time that I'm making this, a little bit under 200. I really, really, really want to get up to 1,000, but you got to get to 250 first and then 500. So help me get these numbers up. Help me get these numbers up. All right, one, so I can monetize the channel, and two, this me getting these numbers up actually spread the love, pause, and spread the word and have a bunch of other people see this, and maybe they get to hear this message as well, and they get the inspiration and the motivation that's needed. Maybe my voice right now needs to reach somebody 2 months from now or 3 months from now, or maybe even a year from now. And they need to hear exactly what I just said. So that right there is more of a reason as to why I need you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell YouTube Chris Newton needs to be at the top. All right? Talk to you guys soon.